go off.
Fuck yeah. Make sure we say Happy Thanksgiving to our viewers and everything. I'll do that when it goes out.
Sure to like periodically throughout the show. Don't be afraid to be like, yo, remember, we want to get more people here.
I know.
On the stream. Feel free to stream.
I forget, bro.
I know.
Oh yeah, I
forget.
know. I know.
I typed it in the chat.
I know.
And then I checked on Facebook and there were 4 shares. So I mean, we can't control what our viewers do.
Yeah.
But we should.
As long as we say it, they might be like, oh, you know what? Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let me do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I'm gonna shout out Mark tonight
For what?
for the dub.
Fuck.
Dude, goddamn it.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to episode 36 of Psychotic and Iconic. Thank you to everybody that's tuned in tonight. Thank you to everybody that likes, follows, and subscribes to all of our platforms. If you haven't done so already, please go ahead and do so. We would really appreciate it. Big shout out to Just Ant for our intro song. Everybody go follow him on Instagram at Just Ant and check out his new music video on YouTube. The link to that is in his bio on his Instagram. Big shout out to Mark. He finally beat me in fantasy. Previously, I was undefeated against him because he's not very good. But there's your shout out, brother. Love you for that. And with that, we're going to Mike and we're going to get us started.
Is that Syracuse?
Yeah, he finally beat me.
Wow.
I was capping. I was capping a little.
Don't tell people your record though.
Oh.
Please
Nah,
don't.
we're not. I'm not.
We'll keep that disclosed. But if you piss me off, I'm going to reveal it.
That's in house. We got okay.
That's a major threat.
okay.
Yeah, noted.
Noted. Get the fuck
I
out of here.
had an atrocious week, so I'm not going to say much either on that front. But go ahead.
My team is so bad. I don't have one bench player.
Oh my! Well, you guys are already in that crazy ass league,
Bro, I was
mean,
in
that's
40s for like 3 hours. I couldn't score.
You came back to one though.
I got lucky as hell.
It's about time.
Yeah, it is about time.
unless you had Jonathan Taylor. Oh,
C's.
oh
What a
wait, till,
pickup.
wait till we talk about DFS on Sunday. But I got a quick announcement for everybody before we get into things. All right. So this week is Thanksgiving, and unfortunately, P and I will not have an episode on this Thursday, but you will still get our picks tonight. There's going to be one condition here, though, to account for the days missed in between that we can't, we usually have some injury information on Thursday, and then we lock in our picks on Thursday's spread no matter what, usually. So there's a stipulation here. Your Thursday picks are going to lock today, but your Sunday picks, you will be allowed to change them at the end of Thursday night if you need to. I do think, though, that these spreads are going to remain kind of similar to what they are now. There's not been as many injuries this week, which is nice. So we'll see. We're going to have a good preview, though.
I don't backtrack, so we're good.
I think we'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm not changing.
Nah.
I'm not concerned. All right. That said, we got some Monday Night Football. Hit that shit. Let's go. Oh, yeah.
My boy's
Turn it
playing.
up. Let's go. Thanks, Phil.
The world gets to see the GOAT. I'm excited.
Man.
I hope he plays like the GOAT. We need the Giants to lose.
Washington won, too.
Don't worry.
By the way, I had a friend who's a Washington fan remind me of this shit. I'm like, you guys suck. You really think you're in this thing? You guys
Heineke.
suck.
He's passionate.
But he plays with passion.
Exactly, just like the quarterback.
He tried to argue with me that he's a franchise QB, too. I'm like, well,
That's a little far.
yeah, come
But
on.
he plays hard.
Yeah.
He does, man. I could rally behind him for that.
So here, I'm going to give us a quick review of Sunday's contest. Not last Sunday, but yes. Nick, you were dethroned in the afternoon session by yours truly, but then you got me back at night. So Nick and I are tied at the top again. I think it's 3 or 4 each, right?
4 each.
But I'm going to announce my lineup from Sunday, the winning lineup, okay? And by the way, I had 168 points. So here's the thing. Within this league panel, you can transfer it into the money contest. I do it every week. But I was watching my son, and I was pressed for time right before the deadline. I didn't get it in time. I guarantee you I would have won big money with this.
I think so, because you had
168. I had Cam, 26 points. JT, Jonathan Taylor, 56. Joe Mixon, 27. Tyreek Hill, 20. And then you got Robbie Anderson, Rashad Bateman, Dawson Knox, Deontay Foreman, and the Panthers. I mean, those top 4 players alone, they were insane. I would have won money.
Yeah.
So I hope you guys listen to my lineups, and you would have won money. I'm sitting here like I said to my brother, I knew this was going to happen because I didn't put it in the money lineups.
That's how it goes.
That's always how it goes.
I'm going to start playing my shit, though.
Yeah, for real.
For real.
It's so easy to do. You just literally hit the import button. Nick, you want me to read your lineup to the crowd?
Yeah,
From
sure.
Sunday night's game. The winner. Okay. Keenan Allen. Justin Herbert.
As my captain. Don't forget
That's
that.
why you won, by the way. You and I were separated by 9 points, and it's because you had Keenan Allen as your captain. I had Najee Harris. Congratulations to you. We had like the same
Appreciate
team otherwise. Justin Herbert, Najee Harris, Pat Fryermuth, Dustin Hopkins, and Chris Boswell, the kickers, with 26 points.
Yeah, combined.
I chose 2
Major.
defenses because the reason I chose the Chargers defense on that, and it's wound up screwing me, obviously, Pittsburgh's defense, I'm sorry. Mike Tomlin against first or second year quarterbacks is 19 and 30. They have a 19 and 34 record against them.
Yeah, but you got to understand, they had a lot of injuries on their defense. TJ Watt was out, Joe Hayden.
I thought that he could scheme it though. I was just playing
Ain't
off of that.
scheming shit, bro.
Yeah, no, it's not happening.
I couldn't blame you for that. I mean, I would start any defense against Pittsburgh's offense lately. So it went
Yeah,
into a
just didn't-
shootout. It was
yeah,
just
didn't work.
crazy. It was
I
a
know.
great game, actually.
I missed it.
So
I was sick.
But now we got tonight with the GOAT losing 2 of 3 to backup QBs.
Oh, this is what we're going to do, right?
Uh-huh.
You see how he twists the
Watch
words?
this. Watch
Stings
this.
them a little bit.
So I
It's
promised
all right.
the audience I'd be doubling down on my pick.
You know damn
Right?
well. You better hope Kyler makes it, bro.
Watch this. I doubled down on my Tampa Bay Bucs this week. I bet the Bucs both ways. We got them at -11. So I got the Bucs both ways. I'm the only one with that tonight, mind you. And you guys got Tampa and then the Giants on the spread.
Yep.
All right. So I doubled down on Brady. I said 3 or 4 tutties tonight. So now I tripled down. I'll start the lineup tonight. Tom Brady's my captain. Let's go. You know the Tom Brady gif. Let's fucking go. That one.
I was just watching him.
It's crazy.
He's coming.
Okay. Tom Brady's my captain. I got Saquon, Gio Bernard, Lombardi Lenny. I corrected myself.
Yeah.
Lombardi Lenny. Say it, Nick. Say
Lombardi
it.
Lenny. Lombardi Lenny.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming.
Graham Gano, and then Chris Godwin. All right. Who's got next?
I'll go. My captain is Chris Godwin. My first flex is Tom Brady. Then I have Kenny Galladay, Kadarius Toney. I picked both of them because their corners stink. And Daniel Jones, I expect them to be throwing a lot, so I think that they'll be able to do it for me. I put Gronk in there and then Ryan Suckup because I think it's going to be high scoring for the Buccaneers.
Okay. So I got Tom Brady as my captain, which is regular. Mm-hmm. I got Mike Evans, Danny Dimes, Kadarius Toney, Graham Gano, and you know what? Gio Bernard.
Nice.
Give me a nice little PPR action.
Yeah, we'll get a receiving touchdown tonight.
Yeah.
That's it. It'll be his 2-touch night. One's a touchdown.
Exactly.
That's what I'm thinking.
That's what I'm gambling on. So that's my lineup right there.
There you go.
That's the winning lineup, fellas. Oh, yeah.
Phil, you're up.
Well, I had asked to have a winning lineup too, and I'm gonna read it off. Right now. So I'm gonna screen share.
You're due, Phil.
I am due for. I don't.
You
I've
owe Mike dinner.
well, yeah, I use some. I use some.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
You couldn't just kept that quiet.
That's all right, Phil. They both owe me dinner, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm going to win it back
Oh, that's
tonight.
right. We never even did the double or nothing. We suck. Go ahead, Phil.
All
Sorry.
right, shit. Here we go. So I got as my captain, I got Fournette. I got the Buccaneers defense. Galladay, Gronkowski. He was questionable earlier. Just switched him over. Just got him in there, and I got Jones and Toney.
Wow, he got Gronk.
It's a good lineup.
I mean, Mike, you got Gronk too, right? Mm-hmm. So I noticed nobody else has Saquon. No love, huh?
Why?
Why not? I told you. I actually thought this is going to be a pretty decent matchup for him.
I can't trust them.
All around. Well, yeah. I guess we'll see if he makes it through the first snap, really.
Yeah.
I'm expecting the Bucs defense to really step up tonight.
I hope they do.
I think they will.
I want them to demoralize them.
I hope so too, guys.
I think so. I think the pass rush is going to get to them.
Listen, if they fail me again this week, after I've been projecting confidence with this group,
Are they going to Redskins
gonna hurt
territory?
me.
Washington territory?
I'm going to be hurt if they do. I'm not kidding you.
Washington territory. What you talking about?
He won't bet them again.
Oh,
I'm going to be
Hold
hurt.
your horses. Hold your horses.
control your emotions.
Yeah, control your emotions.
I'm trying my best here. I'm trying over here. All right. So there's that. You guys got any standouts tonight?
Yeah, I think Mike Evans is going to have an awesome game. I see 2 touchdowns. I see 100 yards and at least 8 catches.
I'm Godwin all day.
I think it's
might
a
be
Godwin
biased
night,
because
too.
I'm in fantasy, but I just think he's their best all-around receiver. I really do.
I think it's a
I love
Godwin
Godwin,
night
yeah.
tonight
Yeah.
because I think Evans is going to have tough coverage on the outside. Not that he's not as good as James Bradbury or, whoever else. What's his
poke
name? Jeez, the former Titan kid.
I was going to say Eli Apple, but
No, he's not there no more.
Eli Apple.
he stinks, cuz.
He was terrible.
Yeah. I mean, I think he's actually rebounded this year with the Bengals.
Really? I didn't
Yeah.
even know he was still in the NFL.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's part of the reason the defense is playing so well. So I'll give him a shout out there. The pride of Eastern High School right here. All right. I haven't given Eastern a shout out on the show, I don't think. Logan Ryan played there too.
Yeah, he's actually inactive tonight, so that's a big loss for the
Yeah.
Giants defense as well. So
Tom Brady, 4 tutties. I should have bet
He's
that.
averaging that.
Yo,
Exactly. It's just regular.
over under 3.5 passing touchdowns tonight for Tom Brady.
I would say under. I would say 3.
Yes. I
would say 3 touchdowns.
What if I said 2.5?
I'll take over.
Well, I
Over.
think he's going to have 3, so I'm still going to say over. But
Yeah.
that's a tough number. But he should have him.
I'm gonna just say over for both. I'm feeling it for him tonight. I really
Feeling it?
am.
All right. The red jersey.
He's angry, man. It's the
red jerseys.
Giants. It's the Giants.
And
They're-
you know he
they're
hates
rocking
them.
He
the red.
He hates
needs
them
this.
regardless.
He needs this.
They're coming.
So we're gonna transition now to a little bit of fantasy. Well, I'm gonna ask you guys one question right away. Fantasy MVP of the week.
He resides in Philly.
Yeah, that's really.
Yeah. Hurts.
Bro, what you smoking? Did you live on a rock yesterday? Or
No,
something?
I was at the game. Why? Who's your MVP?
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, well,
Come on, fam.
I'm a homer.
Or and runner up can be Austin Eckler.
Austin Eckler.
The guy had like 4 touchdowns.
Give me Hurts all day.
Justin
Yeah,
Jefferson, not far behind there.
It hurts to hear.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, Hurts.
Jalen Hurts was awesome, man. We'll talk about that shortly. So MVP of the week, that gives us 2 votes for Jonathan Taylor. There is your MVP of the week. I
That's
will read you
regular
his
with
stat
Jonathan
line.
Taylor. That's
I know,
regular
but
with
5 touchdowns though, Mike. 32 for 185 and 19 receiving yards, 4 rushing touchdowns, 1 receiving touchdown, 53.4 points.
Wild, dude.
Unbelievable.
I got a question for you guys. Who's your fantasy dud of the week?
Probably Josh Allen.
Josh Allen?
Yeah, he was.
He's right up there for me too. He's struggling, man. I'm going to go Russell Wilson.
Okay.
Because he affected me personally. I got him in all 3 of my leagues, and I think he might have just lost me my season in all 3. He was atrocious. And I don't think he's all the way healthy. So, Russell Wilson. I'm very disappointed.
If he's out there, he's healthy.
It's funny that you guys
All right, he's not
said
getting excused.
quarterbacks.
He played like shit.
You guys said quarterbacks. I have Dak Prescott as my
Yeah, you were
biggest
you
dud.
were
I
all
was
in on I mean you
I was
you were all in on him
off,
this week.
Off air, I literally texted you guys and I said, I think Dak is going to be in the MVP conversation after this weekend. I was very confident in the Cowboys against the Chiefs, but it didn't pan out that way because Dak probably had like the worst game of his like almost career.
Did you
And
notice-
I give him a straight F for his performance.
Oh, yeah.
It was pitiful. 2 fumbles, two interceptions.
He looked bad.
He looked
Under
ordinary.
300. Yeah, it was just a bad performance, and I don't give me that he didn't have Amari Cooper and shit. I mean, you still had C.D. Lamb,
Michael Gallup, Dalton
yeah.
Dalton Schultz, Dalton. Dallas.
and Schultz had a decent game too. So
Yeah.
but yeah, his just overall performance was really poor. It was hard to watch, honestly.
I mean, I'm going to point out one thing. Who was missing at left tackle?
Tyron Smith.
He's so bad when he misses time.
I don't even.
They were good last week though.
I can't wrap my head around that.
It don't matter who else is in the lineup. It could be everyone else but Tyron Smith, and he is garbage every time he's out.
The Chiefs have
It's
been
just a
playing.
stat.
Their defense have been playing really good though.
They have been. They've been
Over the
Uh-huh.
last 5 or 6 weeks, their defense has been like one of the top defenses. They've been really good. Mm-hmm. They just have a bad reputation from the first couple weeks of the season.
So why don't we start right there? Unless you got another fantasy note, guys. Studs and duds, baby.
I didn't pay attention to anything yesterday because I was at the game. So I have no idea what happened yesterday, except every time I looked up at the screen, the Colts were scoring points, and Jonathan Taylor just kept getting a touchdown every time.
You know what, Mike? We're starting there. We're starting with the birds, baby.
That was.
I think Phil's got something for that still.
about
Come on, we're due for one of these. We haven't done this on the show. We've been galloping too much. We gotta fly, baby. Come on, let's go.
Gonna fly, bro.
So hold on,
My bad.
it's all good.
No,
So,
that's great.
dude.
Let that
The
shit run.
atmosphere yesterday was awesome.
Oh, I believe that.
It was loud as hell, dude. The fans love him. As soon as he ran out of the tunnel and started screaming and stuff, everybody went crazy. He just knows how to handle the city. I thought he played phenomenal yesterday. It was just awesome to watch. It really was. The progressions he's made over the last 4 or 5 weeks have been awesome, man. That's what franchise guys do. That's what quarterbacks that you're going to keep next year instead of drafting one.
Shut my bad.
That's what they do.
I think he was more effective on the run in the run game than he was passing yesterday.
He didn't have to do too much as a passer, but when he did,
Right,
he
but
was
I
just
want
fine.
to see more in the passing game. For me, I want to see more. Like, okay, you could run the football, you could score touchdowns on the ground. That's cool. But when it comes time to crunch time in the playoffs, you got to be able to deliver the football. You have to.
It's his first year, so I'm not.
No, I get
there
it.
yet.
I get it. That's what I'm saying. I just want to see more in the passing game for him as a quarterback, to progress. So that's where I'm at.
I wouldn't mind seeing a little bit more, but go ahead, Mike.
He is making good throws. The throws that he's making they're accurate, they're pinpoint, the spiral's tight. So,
Smart decisions.
Yeah, and like the one to Devontae Smith that wasn't a touchdown. It was nice to see Devontae Smith, like one of our wide receivers, go up and get it. And it wasn't even a bad throw. It was a good play by the defender. So I just I'm saying overall, I just feel like he's progressed every week. Like he hasn't done anything in the past few weeks that you're like, damn, that's a problem.
Right.
It's been all good news.
He's been improving every week and leaps and bounds at this point. Each game is just amazing. So Eagles won 40-29 against New Orleans Saints and their vaunted defense. And what did we say? Well, maybe not we, but Miles Sanders can ball, baby. And by the way, he's the only guy that has been able to be effective against the Saints in the last 2 seasons. And the Eagles as a whole.
Them
okay.
fumbles, though. Them fumbles.
Yep.
The Saints have allowed, I know.
Twice.
I know.
One of them wasn't. It was a forward progress shit, which is
After the
bullshit,
second
but-
one, I'm like, I don't want him to run the ball again. Put Jordan Howard in there.
I hear you. I'm there with you. But you can see, though, he's electric, man. He's
He is,
electric.
but he is, but you have to clean that up.
The Saints, though, have only given up 200-plus rushing yards twice in the last 2 seasons. Both times to the Birds. Led by Miles Sanders both times. Sanders had 100-plus the last outing, and he fell just short this one. The whole unit was good, though. Jordan Howard was good. Jalen Hurts was obviously good. I mean, there's a recipe here. So what we're seeing developing, and I'll ask you guys what you think of this. The more I watch the Eagles, the more I think that they're cloning the Ravens offense.
I was actually going to tell you, they're doing exactly what they did with Dak Prescott and Lamar Jackson in their early years. Keep the ball close. Run it, let him run, let him do his thing. When he juked that defender yesterday and ran for that touchdown pass, like that's what he is.
Sick.
He's a
Still
runner.
looking for his ankle set.
Yeah. He's not going to find that many
That was
times
what I
soon.
did to that dude in flag football.
Oh, that was bad.
Those ankles are buried in the turf.
Yeah.
They're gone.
Oh yeah.
You'll need a shovel.
Just simplify the game for him. He's still terrible at read option. I don't know why, but he's awful at it.
I just
Yeah,
want to see more deep,
down
down throw passes. That's what I want to see.
We do
because I
need to
think
see more of that.
You're going to need that,
Of course.
in the playoffs if they make it. So I don't know. That's where I'm at. I mean, overall, he's been playing great. He's been playing clean football. 13 of 24, 147. It's not terrible, but he could definitely improve. But it was more of a running game for the Eagles yesterday. So
I just think it's unbelievable given the Saints' prowess on defense and run defense. The Eagles just had their way. They said, you know what? We're going to run this down your throats. Pause.
Yeah.
I knew you were going to say it. But they were just like, you know what? We don't give a shit who you are. We are who we are. We are a run-first team. That's our identity. They finally have an identity. They don't care who you are. They're going to run that football.
Not throw the ball more than 25 times a game.
It's an
max.
effective
At
recipe.
max.
And
Carson
guess
Wentz
what?
threw it 21 times yesterday. Or 20
Facts.
times.
It's an effective recipe.
There you go.
I mean, so they protected him in a way, but they just owned the game. They owned the clock. They were leading by a wide margin the whole game. And guess what else? The defense stays fresh. The defense also looks good recently. They've played a lot better. Darius Slay, all pro, baby.
he's been awesome.
3
this year.
touchdowns this year.
Yeah.
He's just electric. I mean, then you guys saw Avonte Maddox got the contract. Dallas Goedert got a new contract. Shit, even Edwards got a new contract.
Today. Yep.
So
1-year extension.
locking up guys, trying to play with the cap a little bit before the season's over. But yeah, I mean, they've been playing a lot better all the way around.
You guys are missing the biggest part of yesterday. The Eagles won their first home game.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I said that when I was introducing it.
Did they? Oh, did you?
I think so,
Oh, I
maybe.
didn't even know. My bad.
I'm too busy screaming,
That's
bro.
why I picked them. That's why I picked them, because I knew it was just laws of
You
averages.
need season
Do
tickets.
factor.
I do.
You want to know.
I would love it.
If they lose this week, I'm blaming you.
They're not losing this week.
Wait, are they even at home?
Yeah.
No. Oh, wait.
We
No,
play the
they're not.
Giants
They're
this
at the Giants. So they were pretty
And then
much.
we play the Jets
yeah.
at home, right?
Yeah. Yes.
had 'em
No,
backwards.
they don't. They play both games in the Meadowlands.
Oh, wow.
Excuse me.
I didn't know that. Okay.
And then week 14, they have a
bye
bye.
week?
So
And it's-
15, Washington coming here. Man, we're looking ahead, but
I'll be honest, it's looking really good for the Eagles, like playoffs hopes. Like,
Hell yeah.
Their schedule's really easy. They're
Right.
clicking at the right time. They're getting hot. Look, man, look out.
I feel a lot more confident. Like, we were at the very beginning of this winning program. This is like,
There's one.
you know, what happened?
Touchdown Godwin.
Nice.
There's one.
1 out of 4. He owes me. He owes you
There you
too.
go. That's your captain.
Yeah.
Wow, you're finally gonna win one.
Set-
No, I'm kidding.
so funny. I'm getting
He
wrecked.
did get 1 though. That's why Phil owes him dinner.
Terrible.
Sorry,
And he
Phil.
owes me dinner too. So, damn.
I owe
know.
you dinner
Better
too.
fork it up, brother.
Bullshit.
I'll give you double for nothing.
Okay.
But
Nick's
you-
on a diet, so he doesn't eat
Yeah.
that. Other
Yeah,
garbage.
remember when we were talking about this shit though? And I said to you guys, I said I still feel like if the Eagles play good ball, they're in this thing. I just didn't have the stones to put them in when they were 3 games back, basically. So I'm feeling a little bit better about my preseason pick.
If
I
the-
had them win a division though, that don't count.
If the Denver game,
They're not dead there either, by the way. It's just unlikely. It's unlikely.
if the Cowboys lose on Thursday, it's going to be really interesting.
Simmer down.
No,
They're going to be
it
one
could.
game out,
It could get interesting.
and Dallas.
It's unlikely though. It's highly unlikely.
I'm just saying.
The
but
greatest of optimists.
If you look up and they're 6-5 and you're 5-6, there's a lot more pressure on
look out.
Dallas than the Eagles. A
They,
lot more
they
pressure.
both got division games. Anything can happen. But that's the other thing is the Eagles got to
Anything can
got to do. Did I miss something?
It's
idiot. That's what it is.
well,
Sorry,
the
bro.
Cowboys are 7-3. So I mean, like Eagles are only 2 games
Wait, they're
back.
7-3.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking they're 6-4.
Sour.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah. So I mean, they're 2 games back. They still got to play each other too. That's
Yeah.
an important game.
Week 18.
So if the Eagles need to run the table though, they have to.
It's possible.
The Eagles go 7-2. They're getting into play. Now it's not 7-2. It's 6-2. They're getting into playoffs as a wild card at least,
Agreed.
and that's crazy.
They'll take Seattle's spot
Seattle's not getting in now.
If they would have chosen,
in my rankings.
They'd have to win out.
Ain't gonna happen.
if I saw the Dallas game beforehand, I would have picked them as my 7th seed. I mean, the Denver game.
I know. Hey,
the
mid-season,
Falcons.
they tricked us. All these teams, man. Chiefs too. Want to go there next?
Yeah, we could go right to that.
Because the Chiefs are.
They're humming.
They're back, man. They're back. Period. They just have figured out different ways to win, and that's what you do when you're a championship level football team. They find different ways to win every game. They don't have to dominate in any one regard. So this game, the defense stepped up yet again. Okay, they got the Dak too. Chris Jones, man, holy shit, 3.5 sacks, right? He's a stud.
You know what's funny? Their
Go ahead.
defense is playing better than their offense.
I
Like,
know.
you could
That's what
argue
I'm
it right
saying,
now.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. Like Mahomes, he doesn't look that good. Like to his standard, what I'm saying is like he's a good
He's not-
quarterback.
yeah, he's not
Don't get me
playing
wrong.
Mahomes
I'm
kinda
not
football.
saying he's a bad quarterback. I'm just saying he's not playing up to his standard.
He doesn't
Like,
look immortal.
yeah, exactly.
Because like there were times last year and the year before where you're just like, it was 5 touchdowns and 400 yards, and now he's a little bit more back to earth, and the defense is carrying him, which is a scary sight because if he does go back to that, good luck.
I just think they were comfortable. That's all. They're doing what they have to do to win games. And they have established the run again. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire looked good.
I know.
He looked good. He looked fresh. And he took the lead back role. There was no questioning it either. He actually got a red zone rush, which is rare. He had the 1-yard touchdown. It's usually Darrell Williams there.
How great is Tyreek Hill? I mean, the guy
Awesome.
could just run a curl and get 30 yards.
We called that
After
here
the
at
catch.
P&I, right? We all said Tyreek Hill was going to win that matchup.
He's just so fast and shifty that if you give him a little bit of space, he's gonna burn you.
He's too fast.
It's amazing.
and
to
he's a
watch.
hell of a route runner, too.
Yes.
And it's his first step. He as soon as he puts his foot in the ground and digs, if you don't make the right guess right off that first step, you're dead. You can't do anything.
What is it that Chad Johnson always says? He says, like, quick feet will eat.
Yeah, that's
He
what it
eats,
is,
man.
Literally.
As
yeah.
soon as he explodes off the line, it's over. There's nothing you can do.
It's unbelievable.
It's amazing to watch. He's actually like really fun to watch.
And his development since he came into the league, because he was a kick returner,
Yeah.
and now he's a top 5 wide receiver.
Hands
It's
down.
hands down.
Not even a question. I mean, top 2 for me.
He might be the most lethal wide receiver in the league.
He's ranked number 2 in wide receivers this year for fantasy.
Yeah.
I think, well, you had him 1. He's making a
had him
push. He's going to make a late push.
Yeah, Cooper
I think
Kupp.
Devontae Adams is still not dead yet either there. He had a nice game this week. But he wasn't playing at... He's not had the same touchdown luck this year. Let's put it that way. He's doing everything just right.
Right.
That was the
But,
difference last year with him just having 28 points a week. It was his touchdowns. He was scoring a touchdown every other play.
Right. Yeah, I mean, Cooper Kupp, though, is locking down number 1. I think that's pretty obvious, unless he just falls off a cliff.
Dude, you said before the season, too. You wanted to put him in your top 5.
He was more bold than me.
I know. He said he's going to be a top 5
Because
receiver.
I love
Cooper
him.
Kupp.
I almost put him in my top 10.
I had him
just
last
said
year.
Woods and Kupp top 15. That's still like a pretty big stretch where they were coming into the season.
But they were.
And they were literally when
Woods
Woods
was
just
12,
went down.
right?
He was
12 or 14?
Woods was...
He was 14, I think, the week he went down.
He was number 12.
12. Yeah, that's crazy.
So by association, do I still carry that?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
He was doing his
Points
thing.
per game
Yeah,
basis.
he was.
It wasn't like he was falling off or anything. It was just a
Right.
freak accident.
Yeah,
at
it sucks.
practice.
It sucks. That's something to watch, though. Let's see if
I just feel
OBJ
like-
plays a little more this
I
week.
feel like Robert Woods is playing like the... he wasn't really doing Robert Woods things. He was doing like more of a gadget kind of... Like they were using him as like gadget plays.
Because he was doing the running back role.
Yeah, and it was working. He was scoring off that. You had to pay attention to it, and then it opened up Cooper Kupp. So it was just an awesome game plan by McVay with those weapons. But
He's smart as hell.
yeah, he's awesome. I'm kind of hoping to see that more out of OBJ. But we'll see how that goes. They're coming off a bye. He gets to learn the playbook a little bit more. So I'm kind of looking forward to that.
we
this weekend.
got Rams at Green Bay this week.
Yeah, it should be a good game.
Holy shit.
I can't wait for that game.
Major.
Is that Sunday night or is that 4 p.m.?
That is 4 p.m.
They got to flex that.
4 p.m. I wish they could. You got Cleveland, Baltimore Sunday night, and you got Seattle, Washington on Monday night.
That's horrible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can they flex yet or no?
No, not yet. A few more weeks.
That's
It's
so
usually the last few weeks of the season. But
And Colts and Buccaneers.
this is because of buys and everything. Everyone's got to have their fair amount of rest time and competitive advantages, disadvantages. So actually Green Bay is where we'll go next. And I'm going to say credit to Nick, the only person here to pick Minnesota to win. It looked like a Minnesota line. Just didn't have the stones.
I love the pick, dude.
That's a major win. Major. And now they're in the playoff race again.
I felt good about it, man, because they've been playing really good all year. Like they have. I mean, their record is not what it should be.
They got a big game this week too.
And I just think that, and not only that, Rodgers' last 10 starts prior to this game, he was 4-5-1 against Minnesota. So I just liked Minnesota at that point, and they were playing better. Green Bay was coming off like a big win against Seattle.
It worked.
It was just a perfect spot for them, and
Yep.
that was my
Real fast,
thought.
just to go off topic, we all should have saw that with the Titans. Classic letdown game looking ahead to the Patriots this week.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
That was bad.
I think they just played like shit. I don't even think they were looking ahead. They haven't been that kind of team all year. They've been a week-to-week team.
It feels like they were looking ahead because they were down like 19-0, and
Yeah.
then they came back like 19-13 to make a game. So like it felt like they were kind of like
Houston had a game
Going through
too.
the
I
motions.
mean, they had games like this year with Tyrod Taylor,
right.
where they've competed.
Yeah.
Shot out.
Yeah, I know. You guys.
So anyway, back to
Yeah.
Green Bay. I'm sorry.
So
I
Green
got off
Bay.
topic there.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right.
No,
so Green Bay,
I love the pick.
Minnesota's in the playoffs again as of right now, and I don't think they're going to leave that. I think they're in now. There's no turning back.
They
But
play
let's see.
the Niners this week, right?
I will tell
Yeah, that's a
you.
big game for them. For
Yeah,
both
Yeah,
teams.
yeah,
They play
they
the
got
Niners, the
Niners
Lions,
in
Steelers.
San Fran, and the Niners turn it up too.
Yeah,
They've been playing better. Even Jimmy G's been playing better.
I know.
So that was another one. I mean,
Good for him. I'm happy for him.
We're not going to go into that. It was Jacksonville, but still, Brandon Ayuk, P&I favorite. Brandon Ayuk had a game too. Yours truly took him
about
out
time.
of his lineup at 12:57 Eastern time, and that cost me one of my matchups. As a matter of fact,
Bad coaching.
horrible. I overthought it. I was like, all right, I was trying to go with my Carolina stack theme. I was like, all right, I got to play Robbie.
That was a good game too.
Yeah, and I can't believe that Carolina wound up losing that shit. But yeah, we're not going to talk about San Fran Jacksonville. Carolina lost to Washington. Washington suddenly is in this thing too. I don't know if we need to talk about that, but Cam Newton actually played pretty well. Would you guys agree?
Mm-hmm. He had a nice throw. I think for me, Cam is making it more about Cam.
Think
The whole
so?
homecoming thing. Yeah, he just
It was a little much for me.
and everything. I was a Cam Newton fan when he was younger in the league, and like I thought it was awesome for him coming back. But he's just doing too much showmanship now, and it's like you're in the thick of a playoff run. Like you could do the antics, the Superman shit when you score a touchdown, but don't be running the midfield and stuff and then lose.
Yeah, it's corny.
Like make sure you win. Yeah,
It's real corny.
yeah, you're 0-2.
Agreed. I agree with that.
That's a game right there. They're going to look back and be like, man, that might have been our season.
And he made a really nice throw.
That could have been it for them right there.
Yeah.
Carolina. They can't afford to lose a game like that where they should win. Taylor Heineke, though.
Keep sleeping.
What does he do, Nick?
Wins.
Passion. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, people.
Passion wins.
He played really well yesterday.
Teammates rally around that kind of shit, man. When they see your quarterback like doing that, showing emotion like that.
Hell yeah.
That shit, like the team rallies behind that.
And this goes to what me and you always say
And it has
about
nothing to do with talent.
No, and this is what you and I say about the taunting penalty. Football is an emotional ass game.
Oh, yeah.
You can't do that. And it's number one, it's a subjective call to begin with. But you can't do that. When somebody makes a big tackle and interception, that's all your emotions.
It's
that's
absurd.
That's what it is.
You see Clyde Edwards-Hilaire's touchdown. He pointed at the defender. That's it. He just pointed at him as he was running through,
Yeah.
taunting.
But
Are you kidding me?
But Aaron Rodgers could jump into the stands and play with everybody in the stands, but that's not taunting.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
It's the stupidest penalty ever.
It is awful.
They have to get rid of it. They should have got rid of it yesterday, the week before. They should have got rid of it before it was even created.
Hopefully next
Should
year
have been
it'll be gone.
It's just crazy.
They will.
They could have got rid of it by now, and they're being stubborn. So
Well, it's hard to switch
won't
the
admit
rules.
defeat.
It's hard to switch the rules.
they do this
mid-season.
shit though. They've been doing that. They did that with PI. I almost
ML
said P&I this time. They do
MLB
that with
did.
PI though. Go ahead, Mike.
The MLB did it with the pitchers, and everybody hated it. They were checking them when they come off the mound and all that.
That was equally as bad.
That was terrible.
Bad for the brand. But so now we have to talk about Indy. Go ahead, do it. You know what to do.
Show me your bounce.
Show me
The dark horse.
the dark horse, yo.
I'm so happy for that dude. He only threw 20 passes for like 5 yards, but I don't care. I'm
They
so
ran
happy
Buffalo
for him.
out of town. They put them on their own wagons and shipped them out. They say later.
Dude, I'm so happy for him.
41-15 in Buffalo.
I'll be honest with you guys. I think Buffalo is on a spiral.
That's
They
exactly
have
what I picked
not
the
looked
Colts.
good like at all year. Exactly. They're up and down, but I think when they play against a good team, they actually get smacked.
It's like they get punked or
Yeah.
like intimidated.
But last year they were
Weird,
punking
man.
other teams.
Yeah, but they
Yes.
haven't been good against good teams this year. Except for the
what he
Kansas
just said.
City game when Kansas City was clearly not the same team they are now.
Yeah.
Bro, and Josh Allen.
He better not be in the MVP race
That's what I was
anymore.
trying to say.
I don't want to
know.
hear it.
He's been bad this year.
He
For real.
has
He's
been.
been bad. And Stephon Diggs' production has even suffered from it.
Josh Allen wasn't in my top 5.
Fuck you, dude.
Oh, he was mine.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to him.
I had Deshaun Watson, though, but still. I mean, he may never play football again, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, but
I
no.
still didn't have Josh Allen in my top 5.
Buffalo doesn't even
Not
look
there yet.
like the team of last year. I don't know what's going on with them. They're getting outcoached. They're
They don't
getting
have swag
outplayed.
anymore.
Yeah, like they look like a regular ass team, and they're in second in the division now.
I'll tell you what. You wanna know why what it is with them? They don't have a running back. They don't.
We said this in the preseason
yeah.
here at
They
P&I.
don't.
We said
When Matt Breida is your leading rusher, you're in trouble.
Is he really their leading rusher?
He was the last game
Matt Breida.
with
the
5
game.
carries.
the game before that, he had, 5 total touches, I think.
They're
and
just
he
not
had
running the football.
Can't do
a
that.
touchdown. But whatever the case, this is something we said in preseason that will hold this team back. They got everything but a run game. They were way too pass heavy last year. It cost them in games last year. It cost them in the playoffs. They can't establish the run, and they can't therefore win in those ugly ass playoff games. You know, they can't.
And
They
it's-
get out physical. You know,
And it's like the same thing again with Josh Allen that we were talking about in the pregame too. You're waiting for him to do something dumb as hell, where you just like a head scratcher. Where you just look at him and you're like, what were you thinking?
and by the way, Mike and I picked the Colts. Pat on the back, Mike. because we gave Nick his credit. We got to give
Yeah.
ourselves credit. That was a good pick. And the Colts are major.
They're good, man. They have
Look out with the Colts,
I
man.
took the Colts +7 over the weekend.
I'm
Nick,
looking
take,
forward-
Nick took the spread to his
looking forward to
credit.
that game
yeah,
this week.
I loved them.
The Colts are good, man. They're hitting,
Yeah, I know. We were talking after. He's like, I don't know why I picked the Bills. I love the Colts.
Yeah, I did.
They're playing so well. Look out. I mean, what was I saying last week? I said that I think they're going to win one of the next 2 games. I was like, all right, I feel better about them beating Buffalo than Tampa, but if they play like this, they're going to beat Tampa next week.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I'm looking forward to that game too. We got good games next week. I can't wait.
If Carson Wentz throws 106 yards, they ain't winning, bro.
I mean, if
Probably
Jonathan
not,
Taylor's
but-
gonna run like
That
that,
ain't gonna happen.
we'll see.
That ain't gonna happen, bro.
That's what everyone was saying this week about Jonathan Taylor, and that's why I picked him to go against the grain. And it was a perfect recipe to win. And I'm an idiot. I did not put in my paid lineups in time.
And they won't have to because Carson Wentz
My
can
own
beat
fault.
that secondary.
Exactly.
I mean, anybody can right now. They're playing
that
really
secondary
good.
is more beatable than Buffalo's. That's for sure. They didn't have to throw.
That was literally like a historic performance yesterday by Jonathan Taylor. He's the only like running back in the NFL who had 175 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a receiving touchdown in one game. Facts.
He turned them
crazy,
in.
dude.
That's a great stat.
That's a
I love it.
fact.
I love stats.
He's the only one in history. That's amazing. I mean, 5 touchdowns. That's crazy. With 185 rushing yards. I mean,
He ate him up.
straight
and
up.
he's a walking 100-yard game.
Yeah. Yeah.
100 total yards is a lock, but rushing wise, I'm saying he's just a walking 100-yard rushing game.
Could he be at the number 1 overall next year in fantasy?
Absolutely, he's an MVP candidate right now. He's now in the race.
I agree with that.
He has to be.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
He's going to be in the top 5 right now.
But I don't know if he'll get much love because Derrick Henry didn't get much love when he had like 2,000 yards. So like, it's
Well,
not really
Derrick
fair to
Henry
him.
was in that race when he went down. He was like number 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah, but I'm talking about last year.
Yeah, last year.
Like I think he got.
But
robbed,
they also had better quarterback play last year. This year was like he clearly shouldered this team, and the reason why Jonathan Taylor won't get it as well is because Wentz was like a dark horse a few weeks ago. Now the stats are not going to be up there, but he's playing at a high level too.
They're starting to remind me of like the Christian Ponder Vikings, where the quarterback, where Carson Wentz is saying
Christian
like,
Ponder.
Christian Ponder is
don't
fucking
screw this
crazy.
up. Don't screw this up. Jonathan Taylor's going to run us home, or Adrian Peterson's going to run us home. That's basically what it's been for 2 or 3 weeks.
Christian
You threw
Ponder.
it back.
Holy
Pause.
shit.
Yeah, pause.
I'm
Pause.
sitting on that side next week.
Yeah. Yeah, coming from somebody who said something last episode, we ain't gonna repeat that. But all right, fuck out of here, you foul ass.
You got the episode named after you. So
Regular
Buffalo, New England. Who's winning the division right now?
It's got to be
New England.
I mean I would have no problem saying that right now.
Trust the coach more. Trust the defense more. And you can make a solid argument right now that Mac is playing better than Josh.
They're playing better in every
More
single way
efficient.
right
Yeah,
now.
They're the better team.
You can make a case. New England is the best team in the AFC.
You could.
Straight up.
Yeah.
It's a real case.
You can
really
actually
can.
make the case.
Man, I'm regretting putting Cleveland over
Yo.
them. I wish it was after that game. I wish
I
it was
had
after
him in
that game.
playoffs. I
Mike,
just didn't have
and
one
you did.
division.
Think about it, Mike. We were saying it too when we were, because me and you put them in the playoffs, and we were saying if they're a wild card, nobody wants to play them. If you're a 2 or a 3 seed and they're a 6 or a 7, you're scared to death.
Look out.
You want nothing to do with that.
Unbelievable.
The only advantage that you could have is saying, okay, it's a rookie quarterback, but that is the only issue.
And I was making those parallels between Brady's rookie year and Mac Jones's, but like literally this team now feels like Brady's rookie team.
I said
credit
before
Nick.
the season.
It
I said
feels
they got
like
tight
that.
ends.
And they're going to run the ball.
They're going to run the football. They're going to play good defense, and that's it.
We got to find
They
that
are
clip.
literally like a replication.
Yeah.
That's what they are. And he's playing like I had said, Mac Jones is playing better than rookie Tom Brady.
He's efficient. as hell.
Doesn't mean shit.
I'm
He
not
still
gonna
has
go
to.
that point,
Well,
but
he still has a long way to go. But at this point in their respective seasons, he's having a better season.
I'm not going there.
No, that's
With
all right,
that,
Nick.
but-
That's all right. He's your guy. But
It has nothing to do with that. I mean, it's just hard to compare right now. I mean, just because them and the
rookie
Brady's
team are-
history.
Brady got better later in the season. So this is where we'll learn a lot more about Mac. He's got a long way to go.
He's going to get better.
I think so too.
He's too well coached.
So I'm going to point out another game. We don't have to talk about this, but the Lamarless Ravens, that was a gutsy performance in Chicago with Jalen Huntley and no Marquise Brown. I was thinking like, oh, this has to be Trace McSorley, right? He actually just got signed off the practice squad today by the Cardinals. but Ravens win a big one there. Okay.
You know what's shady about that game? So like the line was it was plus 1.5 Chicago before game time when they announced Lamar's inactiveness.
Crazy.
Chicago was plus 1.5 at home. I'm sure a lot of people took that. They got nailed on that.
What was the opening line?
Ours was Baltimore minus 4.5.
And it moved 6 points.
Yeah.
Always bet the original favorite.
Everybody took the Bears. I'm telling you.
I mean, even if it's their backup quarterback, you still have a rookie quarterback on the Bears and Matt Nagy.
Yeah.
So
He's gone.
And
by the way.
Andy Dalton had to step into duty.
Oh yeah, he got hurt.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm lost from yesterday. I didn't
all right,
watch,
Mike.
I didn't watch anything.
But there's another couple things I want to point out. The Titans we're not worried about. I don't think we're worried about them.
No.
So we don't need to go there. Tighten up.
Tighten
All
up.
right. The New York Jets, they lose to Miami at home. But Elijah Moore, look out.
25.
You started him, didn't you, Mike?
I start him every week. I have no choice.
He's been on a tear the last.
No,
3
he's
weeks.
good.
That's
He's
why
legit.
I wanted to mention this.
I'll have him next year.
By the way, Darnell Mooney had a huge game in Chicago. I'm just mentioning some
Yeah,
guys.
he did.
Because usually we talk
We
about
called him. We called him in the summer.
we talk
as a
about some
breakout
waiver guys on this show, so I'm just throwing out names. All right. What else? So
I'll tell you what else. This guy Jalen Waddle, he's a baller.
he is. I can't wait till they get him vertical too.
He's
man.
a baller.
They're just getting overshadowed because of
The
Chase
quarterback play too,
and the quarterback
And
play.
it's
That's what I was
been-
going to
yeah,
say. It's been really bad, but he is really good.
He's
He
legit.
is. He's a stud. So before we move on to the last couple games and then our picks, okay? I just want to remind the audience, please, the people who are tuning in, please share this and make sure that more eyes see the show. And we really appreciate that.
Tell a
as
friend
usual.
to tell a friend.
Thank you for the comments, by the way. I mean, this is good conversation there. They're having conversations amongst each other too. It's great. Like,
We're creating a community.
Yeah, it's a community. B&I community. We appreciate it. Keep it
So-
going.
So next up, and this is going to be brief, but Cleveland,
Oh. Is this going to be brief?
yeah, because it's brief
Pause?
because they're not worthy of my time. That's why. I will decide that for all of us. They're not worthy.
He better sit his ass on the bench. He's doing more harm than good.
Oh my God. Wait,
I'm done.
Who is?
I'm done with Baker. I'm done.
Bro. I've been saying this for the last 2 weeks.
He conceded.
Yeah. What the fuck am I gonna say?
Bro, I'm done.
Yes.
I'm done.
You saw the
I'm
light.
done.
What?
You saw the light.
Well, I mean, okay. There you go.
They could have lost that game.
They didn't though. Don't do that.
No, I have to.
No.
13-10.
Better than 41-14.
What was it? David Blow? How do he blows?
They won.
No, it was Timmy Boyle.
Timmy Boyle. Yeah. Who did you say?
What the hell? Oh, shoot.
David Blau.
I mixed up. Oh, wait. That might be their quarterback from last year.
Super trash.
No.
Hold on. Let me
Yeah.
look this up. Hold on.
Super.
They're in deep shit.
Oh, my God. This was their quarterback last Thanksgiving, I think it was. David.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, I didn't make up any name here. Like, that literally was.
That's what I said. I was
the-
like, who?
the trash bag right there.
Yeah, they
David Blau.
and now
See, that's my point.
they play the Ravens, bye week Ravens. Whew, good luck.
They're gonna go loss, bye week, enjoy your vacation, and then
Yeah.
come back with a loss.
And then they're going on vacation again.
Nick Chubb and the defense. That's all I got going there.
That's tough.
I'm done.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't
He's
think Baker
poopy.
Mayfield's coming back to the Browns. I'm
Baker
gonna be
Mayfield
real honest with
is
you.
playing so bad this season that not only is he not going to be a Brown, he may not be a starting quarterback in the NFL next year.
Wow.
That's not a bold statement anymore.
It's yeah. I mean, I
Where's he
can't
starting?
disagree.
Where's he starting?
I don't
I
know.
don't think Cleveland gets rid of him. Who are they gonna,
Washington?
Who are they gonna
Houston?
get?
Washington.
Who are they going to get to replace him
Washington?
though?
I
mean,
don't
they've
know,
had
but
more
they're not
success
going
with
there.
him than what they've had.
No, there's no way he can get paid. They're going to be trading for somebody, or there's no way. They have way too much talent on this team. It's just getting wasted. I can't even believe this. Honest to God, this is not even a shot at Mike. I am stunned by the way this guy's playing this year.
Bro,
I can't believe it. It's mind-blowing.
I'm only saying this because like now they look like outlandish statements. Before the season,
He looked that way. Right.
like I said, when he was coming into the season from last year, there was like their validity to what I was saying.
He was hot.
I don't know what I don't know what happened.
Facts.
I don't know what he did or what he was doing or the commercials or whatever, but there is no excuse for what he's doing. And like I said, if you're out there, you're healthy. I know his shoulders hurt, his knees hurt, his foot's hurt, but dude, you're doing more harm than good. You look like shit. You're playing terrible even when you were healthy. Go on the bench and let Case Keenum come in and get healthy and try and salvage a little bit at the end of the season.
I agree with you, Mike. He's got more commercials than touchdown passes this year.
It's crazy,
Straight
Oh my
the
dude.
fuck
God.
up.
And it's like, yeah.
It's bad.
Dude, he's played horrible.
Kurt Warner had his best season of his career, old as shit, and he had a torn muscle in his non-throwing side.
It's Kurt Warner though.
Dude,
No,
it
but
was
still, like this
was
is
different.
old Kurt Warner.
And he's getting smacked.
I'm just done, man. I can't believe this shit.
He's
can't.
bad. He's a bad.
And
quarterback.
I honestly, in a way, I kind of feel bad for him at this point because it was his contract year. I
Chef,
can't think of a worst way to enter your contract
The Browns should be thankful.
that he
like,
didn't.
There was a reason they didn't
Yeah.
pay him.
You're right.
You guys
no.
thought I was crazy.
Did they not? Didn't they offer it to him and he turned it down?
I don't think so.
I think
if they did,
lowballed
it was
him.
a team-friendly contract.
That's what I'm saying.
Which
I think
is-
they did that.
I mean, I can't justify. Before the season, you might have been able to say, all right, 25 mil. It's like the above the going rate
25
for
to 30.
You know, but 30. People were saying, oh, 30, 35. Are you insane?
I don't think 30 is a
I
bad
haven't
number.
seen enough out of him to be 30.
But 35 is crazy.
Like
That's so
25 is generous, I feel like. He's not getting that anymore. He's like lucky to get 14 on a 2-year deal with incentives. And it would have to be a team that's like
You don't
desperate.
think he's going back to Cleveland?
No way. No.
And it's just because of the contract situation.
There's just going to be
He's
too many
done.
QBs available. They didn't commit to him yet, and they're not going to start now. I mean, they have no choice. They like him better than Case Keenum. I guess that's something.
He's cooked straight up. Like I just think like psychologically he's done in Cleveland.
I don't
Like,
know what-
I don't think they're going to be able to repair
The chef's cooking up dog shit.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's cooking up. It ain't.
I don't
touchdowns.
want to play to that anymore. I'm done.
I mean, the guy, he was a number 1 overall pick, and he's averaging less than a touchdown pass per game this year. That in his 4th, 5th year, that's bad.
I know.
He's regressing. Big
Yeah, there's
time.
nothing to say. It's a huge regression. I mean, and it's not even like here's the thing. His wide receivers aren't very good, but that's not the excuse right now.
There he is.
Yeah,
He's fired up.
Who is it?
Brady.
You know who
Number
it is.
2?
He is fired.
Has he got
up.
2?
Not yet.
No, but he just ran for a first down.
I told you he wants this shit.
He
He
just
wants
ran
to get faster.
He should have wanted it
That's what
last
he's doing.
week
Look at
too,
him.
but he
Look at him.
wants it this week. This week means more than last week.
He gets up and he gets fired up. I love it.
The LFG
Oh,
emoji.
passion. He's the definition of passion. Look at that shit. Come on. Let's fucking go, man. Hell yeah, we here. Fuck you talking about?
You
We
like,
here.
you like when I send that? That's like one of my favorite things I send in our group chat. I send that
Passion.
Tom Brady let's
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
go
the
gif
gif. I
all
love
the
that.
time.
It's my favorite.
All right, we got 2 more. We're not going to touch on this other than to say Seattle is
Done.
so they have to go 7-1 to even have a
Not
shot,
gonna happen.
and there's no chance it's happening.
It's their offensive coordinator, dude. We were talking about it last week. It has to be.
It's that. It looks like everything. It
I
looks
gotta ask
like.
you guys a question.
Go ahead.
Is
Go
Russell
ahead.
Wilson washed?
No, not a chance. But is he going to be a Seattle Seahawk next year? I don't think so.
I don't
anymore.
think so either. I'm right with you. I think
he's getting.
I think he's out.
He's getting a major pass. He should be getting shit on by every media with his offensive weapons.
Oh, I
I'm
shit on him.
serious.
He
I
was
agree
my
with you,
he was
Mike.
my dud.
He has 2 wide receiver ones.
He was
He was a dud.
absolutely horrible the last 2 weeks.
But my thing is,
And
like,
I'll flat out say it. But I'm
Even
not about to
before he
say
got hurt.
yeah, that's what I'm
before
talking
he
about.
got hurt, he was playing at a high enough level.
Better than
the
now.
team was not playing well.
I don't think he's washed. I don't want to go that far, but it's not working over there. And that I'm just attributing it to the offensive coordinator because he's played really bad.
Something's broken. They don't have a run game at all. They just look like a broken team. It looks like Pete Carroll could be on the way out too. It looks like a team that's going to undergo a lot of changes.
They lose Pete Carroll and Russell Wilson. They're a dumpster fire for the next 5 years.
I just don't know what they're going to do. But they have to. Like, there's no way Russell Wilson's coming back if they don't make the playoffs. He's going to want out.
Does he have another Super Bowl running in him?
Yes.
I don't know. To be determined.
See how quick I say that?
Yeah.
I right now.
I don't know where it's coming from,
If,
but
if Jalen Hurts, because I'm not gonna like.
I got you. I got
off
you.
of 2 games.
That's your guy.
Off of 2 games, though, I'm not gonna make a call like that off of 2 games.
The Eagles are fucking crazy
right.
if they trade for him.
But I think he rushed back. That doesn't excuse him. He's been making poor decisions, which is what bothers me the most. That is unacceptable by any quarterback. But now, watch out. If Jalen Hurts does slip up again, Russell Wilson's definitely going to be on the market, I think. And the Eagles would love to have him. However, I'm just saying, I would have no problem re-signing him. If he gets traded, I'm signing him 7 years. Russell Wilson.
But does his play dictate his price right now? Like, is it dropping?
Yeah.
Is his price dropping as he's playing right now?
No,
you have to hold him.
He'll get paid by anybody.
See, I
guarantee it.
I'm talking about I guess he could walk away.
He's going to get 40 mil. I promise you.
But I'm
40
talking
mil
about
a
trading
season.
wise. Like if the team was willing to trade for Russell Wilson, what would you give up? Is his price decreasing as he's playing?
It has to be. You have to hold him to the same. You have to hold him to a higher standard. Fuck that. You're holding people like Josh Allen and Baker Mayfield and these motherfuckers.
I agree with you.
He is a premier player in this league, and he's not performing.
That's the thing, though. We're talking about him in that light, which is true. He's playing like shit right now. But in the NFL light, behind the scenes, front offices, that guy's worth 3 first-round picks. It's not going to change. There's no way it's going to change. He's not going to play like this the rest of the season. I promise you, I'll bet my whole reputation on it. He's not going to be playing like this the entire rest of the season. But the team, though, they're looking like they're not getting the playoffs. They look like they're going to be broken up.
My thing is, if I'm the Eagles, I don't even know if I would do that trade because it's like, I don't know if he could carry what we have.
Well, now you don't have to force it either. That's the thing is a few weeks ago, we didn't know.
Correct.
I think that you can build around Jalen Hurts a little bit, the way it's looking.
But if we have the same team with the 3 first-round picks next year, well, we would lose them. You think Russell Wilson could win with the current Eagles?
Yeah, they're winning right now with the current structure.
Fair point.
I already said before the season they got the talent to win. They refused to run the football. They were like conceding. It was weird. And now they're the most run-heavy team in the NFL. All right. So main point though, I wasn't even mentioning it for Seattle. I was mentioning that Arizona is just so fucking legit. They're the best team in the NFL by record again, and they're fucking legit. And now they can afford to wait another week to rest their MVP quarterback.
Yeah.
Correct. You got your MVP caliber quarterback and DeAndre Hopkins with an extra week of rest. They're going to come back and just be firing, I feel like. They're going to be nuts. And they learned that they can run the football.
Get fired right out of that first-round playoff exit.
No way.
I actually think they're going to come out a little sluggish.
They will, because Kyler Murray's going to have to trust his foot again or his ankle. He's not going to be. I don't think he's going to be as agile.
I'm not worried about them in the future. They're a really good team.
They're good.
They're legit.
And they're well.
Chase Edmonds will be back in 2 weeks too.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about him too.
But
James Conner's been all right though.
I'm saying they got everything. They're loaded. The offensive line was my only worry, but when you have Kyler, it minimizes all that.
He can negate that.
And they're running the football, so the offensive line, they gain some momentum from that.
Well, James Conner's been their MVP since Kyler's been out. He's been awesome.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, he's been awesome.
He's been scoring every week.
And think about it now. You don't even have D-Hop out there, so they could get the people in the box, and he's still cutting them up.
Exactly.
Guess who else showed he's still got something left? Zach Ertz.
Two tutties.
Man, he's so good.
Love it.
I'm
got
happy
it.
as hell for him again, too.
Still got it.
How many years does he have left on his deal?
This is it, I think. Yeah. No, wait. It might be next year, too.
Because
I'm mixing up my years. I think.
Would you have rather had Ertz for 2 more years or Goddard for 4?
Well, at the price, they paid Goddard a lot of money.
That's why I'm asking. Because I would rather have Ertz.
The argument in favor when they were still on the same team, and why we said they almost traded Goddard. This actually almost happened
to Buffalo, right?
Minnesota. And
I'm not a fan of that contract, though. I'm on record saying that.
Point is, though, the argument in favor of Ertz at the time was you keep him and you get him on a team-friendly re-up, and then Goddard's going to get paid somewhere else. That was the argument. But now, Zach Ertz is putting on these numbers. He's going to get paid again. Promise you that. 3-year deal, hefty deal.
Yeah, the Eagles were keeping Goddard all alone. This was their plan.
Yeah, like I said, I'm not. I think that's a lot of money to commit to him. He's never even had over 700 yards.
I agree with you, but I still think he's an ascending player. I think he can get better. I think he played great.
He did. He gets banged up a little bit though.
So yeah,
he does get hurt. But $35 million guaranteed. I don't think he's a premier tight end.
He drops a couple passes too, but
I just don't think
He's got the ability.
That's a lot of money on
It
his
is
tight
a
end.
It's a
man.
lot, but that's
Star money.
that's kind of the money that's going to be dished out to tight ends. So they paid the rate, and he was going to get paid. Someone would have paid him.
well, the cap increases every year, Mike.
Yeah.
So
No
You're
cap.
going to see the
allows
rates
you
go up a little bit more.
Right.
But I mean, the guaranteed money. So the full contract though, like he's getting 15 mil a season basically, but that's if he reaches the incentives. The guaranteed money is all that matters in these contracts.
Yes.
So when you put it that way, it's a little bit more reasonable. Last thing though, before we move on to the picks, we got Cincinnati and the Raiders. The Bengals look good again too. Fresh off that bye, right? No, wait, that wasn't the bye. Yeah, it was. That was fresh off the bye.
Yeah, and the Raiders.
Bengals just clocked them, 32-13, and they look like they're back. They're still in the playoff hunt. They're holding down a spot right now.
Absolutely.
So the AFC North is wide open, really.
They're tough. They play tough, and they run the football. And Joe Mixon's having an awesome year. He's been running the football very effectively.
They were resilient.
I'm not a Joe Mixon fan.
Nah, but he's
he's
playing
a
good.
stud.
I'll tell you what, man. He shut me up real quick.
He's a stud.
You can't really say anything.
You can't.
I mean, I hate him because you
What
know
what
the
I
reasons
say?
hate
Top
him.
5 all-around back in the league. I'll stick with it. He just needs to stay healthy. He's a stud. They got everything. I mean, it's just a matter of which
As long
team we're
as-
going to see that shows up each week.
If Burrow doesn't make dumb turnovers, you're all right. They're hard to beat.
And the Raiders are shot.
Yeah, that's
The wheels are falling off.
It was coming.
This is the Raiders every year.
I feel bad for Derek Carr. I mean,
Me
he's
too, man.
had a great season so far, but
Yes.
so much shit that's happened to the Raiders is just. I feel for him.
Yeah,
I
that
really
sucks,
do.
dude.
I like to see him go to a team that has the pieces in place and let me see what he could do with that.
And he's just
I
handled
really wanna
it.
see that.
He's handled it with so much class. It's just-
Yeah.
I'm a big fan
Well,
of
the
him.
good news is I think that they learned they have to keep him. They were not sold on keeping him when the regime
You
turned
have
over.
to. Look at
Now
how he's
it's
handled
a
all this
lock.
turmoil around him.
Exactly right. He's a lock to stay now.
If I'm him, do I want to stay? You
That's
know,
fair,
I mean,
too.
like
It's fair game, but I think he does. I think he already remember we had that
He's a Raider for
early,
life.
yeah, Raider for life.
And where
remember that
could
whole thing?
he even go? I guess Cleveland.
Washington.
The Raiders are going to be a destination now too with the whole Vegas scene.
Sure.
There's going to be players that want to go there.
What about Cleveland? If you don't
I'd love
think
it.
Baker,
I'd love
if
it,
you
but-
don't think Baker's going to get re-signed, that's an option for him.
I would love it, but I don't think he's leaving. That's all. I would love it.
Is Cleveland like really like a destination you want to go to as a free agent?
If you
Like,
want-
it's
For
Cleveland.
they're a football town, though.
If it's all about winning in this league, they have the entire pieces that you need to win right now.
minus wide receiver.
I think they're just fine. They can use one more, but they would be fine. I think that they
They don't
just
have
simply
anybody
need a
that
quarterback.
could. I don't think they have. They don't really have anybody that could get over.
It's a little more thin now because of Odell, but I think they'll address that. It's fine though. It's okay. They got 2
It'll
tight
work.
ends too. It's enough. I mean, I think like in a different scenario, you'd see them use the tight ends a little bit more. That's all. They're kind of like Patriots with their
and Njoku's good.
yeah.
He's just not. They don't get
I mean,
used.
they got Hooper and they got Harrison Bryant too. They got 3 tight ends who can
Yeah.
play. So there's that. And real quick before we go into our picks, Phil just shot me a DFS update. We're gonna have to update the audience here. And pause. That must have just happened. I think you were down by like 10 a minute ago.
Not for long.
No, he was close.
He's close though. So I'm leading, and Paul's is right behind. But
Who's
everyone's
in
still
fourth?
in it.
I can't read the screen. My fault. It's bright in here.
Nick P 025. That would be me. I'm in last place.
Thank
right
you
now.
very much.
I'm not.
I really
I'm not
appreciate
ruling
it.
you out
It's
for the
not
night.
over. It's not over yet.
I couldn't read it.
You got a track record so far. I'm not going to dismiss you.
It's not over yet.
No, not
Bill's
at
in
all.
this too.
I wasn't being cruel, bro. I couldn't read it. It's
Oh, man. You
Yeah.
can't read. Of course you can't read.
I can't read.
Yeah, I know. Can't read a screen that's fucking 3 feet in front of your face. Yeah, come on. Give me a break.
Oh my God.
It's all right. It's not over yet. You better hope I don't come back. Because if I come back,
I'm
I'm on
deleting
your
your
ass
number.
next week. Pause.
I hope.
I hope. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, it's crazy.
That's shot.
I hope.
No comment. All right, and now we are moving on to our Week 12 picks. A little early in the week, but no Thursday show. Just a reminder to the people that might have just tuned in, no Thursday show due to Thanksgiving. But you will still see our DFS lineups, and you'll see any pick changes if we make them. Only to our Sunday and Monday games, though. Thursday, locked in tonight. All right?
Let's do it.
So, here we go. We got to remember this time, if we're going to make bets amongst ourselves, we can't push it off. We just got to do it, okay? Because we forget, like, right at the end of the show. All right? That's our fault.
Your pop's wild, bro.
What do you say?
He likes my name.
12-inch
12-inch ass hair. That's Phil. He's
better
due.
not to let that slide.
Adrian.
So, Thanksgiving Thursday. We got 3 games. All right?
Love it.
I can't wait. I love Thanksgiving.
Me too. Chicago minus 3.5 at Detroit. Divisional football on Thanksgiving Thursday. What are you guys thinking?
I like the Bears to win, but I like the Lions with the points.
It's a weird one because do we even know if Justin Fields is playing? I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think probably. So you got Chicago, Detroit. Nick, who you got?
I got Detroit.
Detroit!
Yeah.
They're going to get their first win.
Happy Thanksgiving.
They're due.
I love the pick, dude. Honestly, I forgot about Justin Fields. That's a good pick.
I got Chicago both ways. I'm just going to assume that Fields plays. I hope that he does. But we're locked in now.
Remember, the Bears are 1-4 on the road. I mean, look, the Lions haven't won a game, but they're biting kneecaps. They're not biting
passion.
turkey.
The
They're
Lions
biting
love
kneecaps.
Thanksgiving, right? They usually get blown out on Thanksgiving every year.
Regular.
Not this year.
So, anyway,
Mr. Boyle's got something to say about that.
so we got a pretty decent one at 4:30. We got the Raiders. They're sliding. The Raiders at the Cowboys, also sliding a little bit. Cowboys minus 7. Feels like they know something. What do you guys think? This is a tough one, isn't
The
it?
Raiders are going to win.
Yeah, you got the Raiders?
Yeah, dude. For real, they're going to win. Dude, Dallas
No
is,
shit.
I
They're
thi-
due, though.
Dallas is hurt. Raiders are on a little bit of a slide. I know Dallas is too, but they lost 2 out of 3. Dallas is going to be down. Lamb, Cooper, Zeke is banged up. Their 2 edge rushers are out. I got the Raiders.
You think Lamb's not playing?
No, I don't
It's
think
going to be a tough
It's
climb.
going to be the
not playing.
concussion protocol.
Yeah.
He can't.
It's going to be tough.
Yeah, he can't. He didn't know where
It's
he
Tyron
was when he
Smith
was walking
playing.
off.
That's all that matters with Dallas.
He didn't know where he was when he was coming off that field. It's the Raiders.
Man,
I'm taking the Cowboys, but I'm taking the Raiders with the points.
damn it. I got them too. I got the Cowboys and the Raiders on the points. But I won't be surprised, Mike, if you're correct here. Mm-hmm. Just a lot of things going negative for both sides, and I feel a tiny bit more stability this week with the Raiders. That's saying something.
Yeah.
That's wow. All right. Now this one is interesting. We got a Thursday night, okay? Thursday night football. By the way, for the Thursday contest, DFS, we're going to do a Thursday all day thing. We're not
Cool.
just going to do one night contest, all right?
Cool.
Just throwing that out there. I'll make sure of it. We got the Bills sliding. Circle the wagons into New Orleans. Also sliding. Bills minus 4.5. Who you got? I got Buffalo both ways, guys. And I don't feel great about it either.
Bro, I like the Saints. They're home.
We're at home.
They're on a slide, man. It's tough, though, because it's Trevor Siemian. Give me the points.
So you got
Buffalo.
Buffalo, New Orleans.
Yeah.
Nick?
I got Buffalo. I think they're going to bounce back this week. They got smoked on the weekend, so I feel like they're gonna bounce back. They got too much talent over there, and they're playing against Trevor Siemian. Give me them.
Well, they're not good against good teams. Are the Saints good? Torn about that as of today.
They're weird.
Right. They're up
They
and down.
can be, but they can also not be. And I don't think Trevor Siemian's been the problem, by the way.
He made a couple nice throws yesterday.
He's not been the problem. They have been disjointed as a whole unit. Anyway, moving on to Sunday, 1 p.m. We got the big one.
Pause.
The Birds. Fly Eagles fly -3 at the New York Football Giants. This is a big game.
It's a stone cold lock.
I got the Eagles both ways. They own the
They're
Giants.
playing good football, dude.
They're playing way better, and they own the Giants. It was easy for me. Okay?
I got the Eagles, but the line is very fishy.
It moved, by the way. It was Eagles -3.5 before the show started. I just hit the refresh button literally now.
Wow. Yeah, I like the Eagles.
Eagles both ways
Yep.
for everybody. Okay. We got Pittsburgh at Cincinnati. Another big game. Cincinnati minus 3.5. This is tough. But
I'm going Cincy,
okay.
Pitt.
Cincy Pitt. Nick.
Cincy, Pitt. I'm with you.
Yeah, Cincy. I think Cincy's better, but I don't think they're like. I think the Pittsburgh is going to be able to keep it close.
I got Cincy. I like the way they played last week, and now they're at home.
I like Pittsburgh, but
Go for it. I mean, this is going to be a good game. Pittsburgh played well, too.
Have the courage of your conviction.
That's your team. You got 5, 4,
Nah,
3.
I'm keeping my pick.
2.
I'm going with my first hunch.
There you go.
Safe as.
Tampa Bay minus 2.5 at the Indianapolis Colts.
I'm rolling with the Buccaneers.
Oh,
No.
both ways.
Yeah. But it will not surprise me if the Colts win that because they're playing really, really good. But it's just I can't go against Brady like that. And especially now he's in a dogfight. It's 10-10.
This is a really good one, guys. It's a really good one. Nick,
I got the Bucs.
both ways.
Absolutely.
Do it.
I really thought you were, Mike.
I was close. Dude, I was close.
I really thought you were. As of last week, I already told you I was going Bucs in that game.
I said they had to go 2-1 over their next 3. This is the loss
and I
that
said
thought
the
they would
Colts
have.
are winning one of the next 2 games.
Yeah.
I'm going Colts.
Love it.
Fuck
That's
it,
what I'm
man.
talking about.
They are playing great football right now.
I know.
They are playing great football. Period. That's it. That's my reason.
They're just playing good.
I don't think they're going to have problems running the football either. This is the Bucs run defense. Did it matter last week? The Buffalo run defense is phenomenal too. It don't matter. They are clicking right now.
Yeah.
I'm on my own right now.
Bounce
Galloping to the island.
up. Bounce up.
Bounce.
I was better with that bounce today.
Facts.
Poles.
Whoa. Yeah. Let's move on.
You can hear my chair like making noise. Okay. Anyway, what? You couldn't hear my chair?
Fam. Let's move on.
You guys are fucking shot. Now you're just like, okay, now you're crazy. All right.
Psychotic and iconic.
I know.
It's like asking me if my bed squeaks. The
Yeah.
fuck? I mean, it's like, come on, guys. Yeah. Let's move on, guys.
Squeak fire.
Carolina minus 1.5 at the Miami Dolphins. I got Carolina both ways.
I got the fins.
They're playing well.
Yeah, I got the fish.
Yeah, I got Dolphins too.
At home,
At home. Yep.
fins up. Man, I'm different than you guys a lot this week, which
Yeah,
is
you
great.
lost.
I love it.
Yeah, you lost.
Let me tell you something, Mike. Actually, hold that thought. Before we resume,
You're hot. Pause.
Mike, you're only 5 games up on me, brother.
know, dude.
And
My-
Nick's
my
catching
last-
up too.
My last
creeping.
3 weeks have been god awful.
I'm creeping.
Bro, whatever.
Something in
it's
the
more
water.
sour than usual.
Facts.
That's all it is.
It's
It
ether.
can't be you as a person
That's
because
crazy,
your
man.
logic makes
Ether.
sense most of
Ether.
the time.
I know. Ether.
The football gods want this to be a competition.
Man,
You know what? I didn't even say who won the week, all right? Pending tonight's game. Moneyline, I was 10-4. All 3 of us have the Bucs, so I locked up Moneyline, all right? Mike's 9-5. Nick is 8-6. We had a good week as a group.
We know what the fuck we're doing.
All right, spread yet to be determined. Nick and I are tied 7-7. Both of us are turning up.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, Nick. We got to
go,
catch
baby.
up.
Yeah,
we got to make this a
I
competition.
told you I was coming.
Facts. Mike, I don't
No,
have to
we don't have
announce
to
it
say it. No, please.
Are you worried
because
about him?
it's uncharacteristic. I was worried a week ago.
I already know what he is. He's 4-10.
Oh, you
Hey.
said I didn't say it.
He keeping tabs on me like he's paying next time.
Oh, write that down. Write that down. That's the title. That is the title. Good shit, Mike. That was great. I got no answer to that. Nick, so the winner of tonight's spread wins the week. And you could go 2 in
feel
a
pretty
row.
good.
You could go 2 in a row,
I told you. I'm fucking focused.
yeah, you said that.
Yeah, you did. All right, now back to the picks, all right?
Go.
Titans tighten up at the Patriots. Patriots minus 5.5. This could be a good one.
I love the Titans this week.
Do you?
I really do. But
Oh, man, I'm about to type it.
taking the Patriots, the defense is too good.
Both ways?
Yeah, they don't have enough.
All right. Nick, this is interesting.
Patriots.
All right. Wow.
I don't even have
love-
to think about it. I think the Titans are going to lose this game. I just they have too many injuries right now. But when they get
That's what
back
I'm
to full
saying.
force,
They're hurt.
look
They're
out.
hurting.
By the way, I didn't think twice about this either. I got Patriots. I love the way they're playing too.
Yeah.
So, all right, this one could be an even one. I'm gonna refresh this. I was hoping it wouldn't be an even line. We have a pick'em. Atlanta at Jacksonville. It's even. Atlanta for me, guys.
I'm going Jacksonville.
Yeah.
Atlanta stinks, dude. They're bad.
You're done with them, Mike?
Matt Ryan's washed. They have no offense. Calvin Ridley's out. It's Cordell. It don't even matter for me with Patterson at this point, man. They're bad.
I mean, the
a
Jaguars
stinkfest.
aren't any better.
Yeah, I'm
So
just going
it's like-
because they've cost me money
It's like,
and everything.
it's like
yeah.
heads or tails.
Yeah, it's just all right.
I just
give me the
went-
Jags.
Give me the Falcons.
That's what it is.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah, I just said, all right, Matt Ryan, he stinks too, but whatever. All right. Jets at Texans. The Texans are favored in a football game.
What?
-3.
Give me the Jets. They're crazy. Houston shouldn't be favored against 3 to Triton.
Well,
For
They
real.
just won this week.
it's
insane.
coming off a loss. I mean, coming off a big win against Tennessee. That's the reason why. Yep, I'm fading away. Give me the Jets, Jets.
Wow, on the road. So you guys got the Jets outright.
Facts.
That's where I was leaning too. I'm not going to lie to you.
Yeah.
But,
You want to be different.
I mean, they're at home.
Like, can you guys see the Texans winning 2 straight?
No, and
Like, I
I
just
said,
don't see it.
I don't know why they're favored by that.
Why
much
would they
points.
want to win? I mean, don't they want the
Yeah.
better draft pick?
You ready for this? Joe Flacco starting. That's not the problem. But Michael Carter is probably out. I'm going Texans with Jets on the spread.
Okay.
That's a last minute flip right there. Flip. All right. Chargers -2.5 at the Broncos. Give me the Chargers both ways. I'm not thinking twice.
Same.
And Nick apparently is.
I really like the Broncos in this spot coming off a bye.
Hey, you saw what they did to the Cowboys before the Eagles wrecked them.
You know what? I'll be different. Give me the Broncos.
Love it. Not a bad pick.
Give me the
No,
Broncos.
They're
Broncos
at home.
aren't? Yep.
At home off a bye.
Re-signed
And,
Cortland Sutton.
That's not a bad
to a
pick.
big deal, and Tim Patrick. They
Yo,
took
he
care of
got
them.
paid.
Facts.
He's a stud, but they need to actually throw him the football.
They need a quarterback.
Cortland Sutton owner here in one league.
He's awesome.
He is.
Of course, I drafted him, and he was out for the year.
Regular.
he didn't play one
Well,
snap
Nick,
for me.
don't worry. He's not doing anything right now. They don't throw him the ball.
I know, but
So-
he's still a good player.
It's all Teddy's fault. Anyway, Rams at Packers. Packers -1. It's a good one, guys.
I got the Packers. I think the Packers are better. And that's really it. I trust Aaron Rodgers over Matt Stafford.
Rams off a bye.
Yeah.
I know.
Matt Stafford, man, has looked pretty bad the past few weeks. Just making dumb decisions. He looks like he's a lion again. So give me the Pack.
All right, Nick.
I like that you said that they're coming off a bye, but it didn't matter in the Super Bowl 53 against the Patriots because they didn't do shit in that game. So the bye kind of doesn't really mean much to McVay, but I just give me the Packers. I don't see them losing 2 in a row, and they're home.
That's my logic too, guys. I don't think they're going to lose back-to-back. And the elements are in play, you know?
Yep.
It ain't L.A. there.
You think OBJ's out on a boat?
Could you blame him if he was?
I can't actually, nah.
Facts.
I won't cat.
But I actually think he might have a decent game. We'll see.
Yeah.
We've been saying that
This
for
is-
how long now?
What, 2 weeks? No, 1 week. He
We've been
played.
saying
He
it for
played
years.
once.
We've
He
been saying
played
it
once.
for years. Ever since that catch.
He had 1 game with the Rams, Mike. All right, simmer
see.
down over
And he
there.
had him in his DFS.
Simmer down over there.
Get the fuck out of
Hey,
here.
and you know
had
what?
him in
Good
DFS.
memory.
Get the fuck out.
And right on schedule, he was dog shit. Because he's not good anymore.
I'm not going to say that.
He didn't
I'm
play
saying
any
it.
snaps. I don't give a shit. All right, simmer down over there.
Okay, we'll see. I cannot wait till Monday back at P&I.
Me too.
Can't wait.
He gets a 3 game grace period for me, probably. And that's it. I got him in fantasy too. I have no problem hitting the cut button. Anyway, Minnesota at San Fran. San Fran -3. There's a lot of good games this week, guys. There's a lot of good games. Who wants this one first? Nick?
I'll take it. Give me the Vikings on the road. They're getting hot. San Fran's hard to trust. I like the way the Vikings are playing. Give me the Vikings.
I'm going Niners.
Both ways, Mike. It's a field goal.
Yeah.
Both ways for Mike. Can't blame you. They're playing well too.
The Vikings are coming off 2 really big wins. Could just smell a letdown.
This is a tough one, but I'm going Minnesota as well. They got a better quarterback. Not that it matters. Jimmy G he's been playing well, though. He's been playing a lot better.
Good for him.
I like the Vikings, though. I like the way they're playing. We got Sunday Night Football. We got the Browns. Ugh.
Oh, my God.
We got the Browns at the Ravens. Ravens -4. I will start this one. I'm going Ravens both ways.
What is it? The Ravens -4?
-4. So it's quite a line.
All right. I'm taking the Browns.
Okay. I knew it was coming.
I kind of had a feeling too, but
They're on the money line too.
It actually might be a close game.
You want
I
them
want
to
them
win?
on the money line.
All right. Cool. We
You got the Browns outright.
Yeah, outright. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. We get to catch up. Give me the Ravens both ways.
We
Sorry
get
to
to
hear
catch
that,
up.
fam. You're going down.
You are.
You wanna go double
Your
or nothing
record's
on this
going
shit?
down. Your record's going
You
down.
want double or nothing on this?
Absolutely. I'll take the Ravens.
Oh, damn it. Well, I got to bet you anyway.
I'll take the Ravens.
All right.
All day.
I got to
Okay.
bet you, Nick.
Bad move.
Was there any games where you and I can bet? Oh, my God. Indy Tampa. Want to do it?
No, we have another game on Monday night.
You don't think we're going to bet on this one?
Why not?
Ew.
Go ahead. Announce it.
Seattle at Washington, which is currently a pick'em game.
Oh, you know why?
Poopy.
Nuh-uh. Because your boy losing his 3rd straight.
Go ahead. Take Washington.
I am.
Do it.
If
Do it.
everybody's watching, if you follow me, you'll win. Check my resume. Washington wins this game.
Let me remind you guys of something. My boy. I had them finishing 9-8. You guys had them at 10-7.
Yeah, bad
As of
move.
3 weeks ago. Just saying.
Edibles. Don't do
Oh,
it.
shit.
Don't do it because you start picking shit. You start picking crazy shit like that.
I got Seattle both ways only because I said I'm never going to Washington again. Washington's playing better, and I'm done. That's it. Whatever.
I want passion. Give me passion. I'm taking Washington at home.
Can't blame
No
you.
Cat.
Can't blame you. If Seattle lose this one, boy, man, it's
Oh
going to
my
be
God.
fireworks.
Oh my God.
Right here. I'll be saying it too.
Sound the fucking.
But, so Nick, you want the smoke? Colts, Bucs? Come on, you want the smoke. I'm taking the dog again.
You believe in the dark
I
horse.
always take the dogs with Nick.
I like the Colts team. I like their team.
This
I
is
don't
the
wanna bet
Bucs,
that.
though, man. This is Tom Brady, remember?
Fuck it. I mean, I don't give a fuck.
Let's
Whatever.
go. Double or nothing. I talked him
Whatever.
into it. He shook on it.
He
Now I
should.
kind of feel bad. I talked him into it a little bit. All right, give me a score update, and then we're out of here.
17-10 Buccaneers.
What the hell?
Listen to us.
Wow.
All
So
right.
if the Giants cover, then I win the week.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Major.
First
Major.
time for everything.
What? No, it'd be back
That's
to back.
back to back.
He won last week too.
Yeah.
Got the crib
Well,
on.
we
Oh
tied.
yeah, you're focused now.
Nick and I
I'm
tied
fucking
last week.
focused.
So actually, you'd be 3 straight because you tied with me last week in first, and you won week. No, wait.
I'm getting
I
hot.
fucked something up. When did you? What the fuck?
Huh.
All right. I'll find it.
No, I'm getting hot. And you know it too. You're slipping over there.
Oh, you won the money line out.
I'm
You
coming
won the-
back. I'm gonna make a comeback. Don't worry.
I
Shoot
mixed
the
it up,
ladders.
Nick. I'm sorry. You never won. No, actually, you never won.
crumbling.
You never won the spread outright before. This will be your
I tied.
first. You won the money line
Yeah, he's some dog shit.
last. I'm
I'm a safe boy, Mike. That's why. But now I'm fucking focused, and it's on. It's on. He knows it too. He knows I'm coming.
and
Pause.
quietly over here.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, take it away, please.
Hey, quietly over here. I'm sneaking up. All right, now we'll end.
All right, let's roll out of here.
No show on Thursday. Go ahead.
No show on Thursday, but thank you guys for hanging out with us. We appreciate all the love, support, and the comments. If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Also, give us a follow on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and we'll see you guys next Monday at P&I.